Well, that was fun. Always a good time hanging out with Vinny. I miss that dude. I miss the days when we could just hang out, in person. For being such an introvert, I was one of those assholes at the beginning of the quarantine where a year ago where it was like, I got a quarantine inside, can't go out, wear your mask. Where I was like, well, life is normal for me, haha. One of those guys. And, even now, I still, I do feel like just that fatigue of like, man, I just miss being able to go hang out with my friends and play board games and all that. Not to be a fucking bummer. I know a lot of you are just coming over from Benny's stream. But I just had to, I don't know, just had that little bit of a therapy there with you. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way too. So just know that you're not alone, and we're coming up on the final stretch of this thing, and then we can, get drunk together and play board games and things like that too. Once more. I'm going to do a couple runs of Loop Hero, probably play for like an hour. I'm kind of tired. And tomorrow I've got a ton of shit to do because of like my car. I need to renew the registration and all this nonsense, which is extra hard because of the pandemic. So I can't stay up to real yam hours tonight, but we can at least do a couple loops, or as y'all say, estoy, loopin'. Fun fact I just learned about Loop Hero's OST, it's all JoJo references. That would mean more to me if I was in on the JoJo train, the eternal snow-piercing JoJo train, but unfortunately I'm not. But I bet that's cool. I bet that's a cool thing. It's kind of funny when you think about it, that this game with like high production values for an indie game, like this beautiful illustration and music, and it's like, it's just JoJo tunes, whatever. Where did we leave off? I know we just unlocked the ability to craft and supply. We had a successful run with the Necromancer on Chapter 2, so that was really cool. I'm thinking I want to do either Warrior or Rogue tonight. And I want to check out Chapter 3, which I have not gotten to do. We're also going to look at our deck here. And I don't think I unlocked anything unique. Temporal Beacons can spawn Time Watchers, which are afraid of vampires within its aura. I still didn't figure out exactly what that means. Oh, Loops here. Loops is not on screen. Are you serious? Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. I knew I was forgetting something. There you go. You should be able to see that now. My BRBR is still up. Vinny's chat, get to see Cat. Oh, yeah. I could totally do a cat cam. I know Aga redeemed a cat cam last stream that I did not get to do. And I can actually do that today. So let's do that real quick before we jump into a loop. If you're just coming in, by the way, my name's KY. Just to formally introduce myself, I play a lot of indies, so you'll find a lot of unique games as well as some of the flavors of the month. That didn't switch at all, did it? So I'm doing stuff like Loop Hero right now. Yep. I give him just a little bit of love. He's like, what the fuck you doing, bish? For I think it's like 2,000 points you can redeem a cat cam. Half the time he's in like another room and I just have to like refund him. But I was gonna say I have like some channel redemptions, some other fun stuff that you can always play with too. Question of the day, ! Q is always a fun one. What's my schedule? It's pretty spotty. I do have a full-time job. I try to stream about twice a week, usually around 10 p.m. or so, anywhere between 8 and 11 p.m. But I don't have a set schedule, unfortunately. I wish I did. Maybe someday. But right now I just kind of wing it. You can always see when I'm gonna go live. I usually try to send a message to my Discord earlier that day so they can kind of know it's coming. And then I always like to tweet right when I'm going live. So those are a couple other places too. My cat's name is Harvey. The one you just saw is Harvey. We also have a cat in the house named Ellie. You can guess which characters they're named after. Ellie's probably a bit more obvious than Harvey. And if you know Loop Hero well, my policy about backseating, because that's like a big thing when you come into a stream, I'm actually okay with it to some degree. As long as you're not just like trying to quarterback it and dictate everything I do, I'm totally fine with like hints or whatever you wanna give me there. So I have 2 cats, yeah, Ellie and Harvey. But not Harvey Birdman. Two-Face from Batman, there it is. Because he's 2 different colors. We actually had the name Harvey picked out before we got him, so so that's all there is to it. But yeah, and then Ellie is Ellie from The Last of Us, because Ellie's mama is a big Last of Us fan. Up to the last boss, I absolutely love this game. So here's something you can answer for me then. Temporal Beacon, what does it mean when it says they're afraid of vampires within its aura? Does that just mean they don't spawn where there's vampires, or does it mean they're weak? They won't spawn in Vampire Mansion range. So pretty much the only point of it would be to spawn Time Watchers, because speeding up time is not that great. Well, you get more of the daily, you get more days. Otherwise, I don't think that's that good. I could be wrong. Vampires are worse than Watchers, really. So, like, you're saying to take out Vampire Mansion, do Temporal Beacon? Watchers also give a really rare resource, huh? Okay, they drop good materials. Thinking I'm gonna try this. I usually swear by the Vampire Swamp duo. I think we're gonna try Ruins, because I've never done Ruins before. Ruins is new. I haven't done that. I have done Vamp Mansion next to a village. I've never survived long enough to see what you get from it. I think this is gonna be our build. We're gonna use... I don't have a basic monster. I guess I could do Cemetery. Yeah, I think that looks pretty solid. Be careful with the ruins. I think I saw in another stream that ruins, like, they create like ranged units, right? I'm not crazy about Bloodgrove. I don't know. Except for the boss. Bloodgrove is really good on the boss. We could do Grove. We could just do that. That's pretty good, right? It's when you get rid of this Bloodgrove locks. Bloodgrove monsters drop mega items, right? I think we'll do this. That looks like a pretty solid thing. We'll get some Time Watchers, we'll get some of the Scorchworms, and we'll get some Bloodgroves for the boss and for the villages, and... Oh, we want Oblivions. Why does Oblivion turn off? Man, that puts me at the max deck size, though, which feels really gross. Are there any of these that you would ditch? I guess deck size isn't such a big deal in this. Like, running a slim deck, this isn't Slay the Spire, so... Those dang blades spawn. I try to keep them from spawning, but... I think this is good. Let's roll with it. And we'll do, we'll go back to Warrior. It's been a while since we did Warrior. Chapter 3, enemies have 2 to 3 abilities. Enemy strength plus 5. Strength growth plus 4% per loop. 80% bonus resources. Beautiful. Chapter 3 is hard. Well, let's do it. But yeah, if you came over from the Vignette stream, I just wanted to say thank you. I really appreciate you taking the time to check out what mine is all about, for sure. And I'll definitely take any hints or anything. I've been playing this pretty slowly, so whatever hurries it along is totally fine. Road Lantern. I probably could have gotten rid of Road Lantern. I usually like to do a 3x3 of rocks and save mountains for the edges. So, like, I'll make my 3x3 up here. I won't get far in 3 of what you have unlocked at this point. I haven't. I've got a lot more cards, personally, really. So, what's kind of the best grinding chapter? Because I know you get a big resource bonus. We can make a grove. We can start to make some blood groves in some key spots. Like that. Chapter 1 is what you used to grind, huh? Not too much interest in Doom. I think Doom is one of those games that's probably more fun to play than it is to watch. Hell, I think Loop Hero is one of those games that's more fun to play than it is to watch. I'll be honest with you. Because if you don't know what's going on in Loop Hero, you could just be like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. A Villeg. 20 HP upon entering gives you a quest. I'll put it here. And we'll save the meadow for our first treasury. I play Loop Hero while I watch people play Loop Hero. That was me with Slay the Spire for a while. I would just play Slay the Spire and then just watch Jorbs play Slay the Spire. Wait, am I not auto stopping? No, I am. Okay, cool. We'll put our first treasury up. And what I usually do is I just surround it with meadows. But I keep the bottom 3 tiles empty so I can put one here. Playing Loop Hero right now. Was playing while you and Vine were spelunkering. It's hard getting back into Spelunky. Like, I'm only playing it when I play with Vinny at this point. So it's like, man, I'm so rusty. It's unbelievable. I burnt myself out playing Loop Hero. God forbid this game releases on Switch. Just play this in bed all the time, just like Hades. Ooh, that's a big increase. 10%, we're good. Actually, I left Loop Hero running on the village screen for 3 hours. Whoops. I did some experimenting. You put one too many meadows. Oh, really? You put them even closer than that. I guess if you didn't have this one, you could, like, do one here, right? Is that what you're thinking? That you do, like, a knight shape? Zigzagging down? Or how would you do it? I did some experimenting where I just turned on chapter 1 and just let the hero run. Like, without touching anything until they died, just to see, like, what kind of resources I would get. And surprisingly, I got, like, more resources with just... After that, I experimented with just, like, some basic attention. And with just the most basic attention, I was able to, So pretty good. I was able to get more resources than I would on, like, a legit run. Didn't make any sense. Road Lantern. Debating putting this, like, here. I probably should just hang on to the Road Lanterns until I have a good target for them, right? Ooh, defense 4 versus defense 3. I mean, it's only a 1 boost. I'd almost rather just get the metal. Knight is an option, but number is fine too. Battlefield. What's the good battlefield protocol? I usually put them like near the entrance somewhere. Really surprised you're in the 3rd chapter with so few town upgrades. Dude, I'm just pro at this, apparently. Alright, let's get these things out here. Not that it matters too much yet. Just so gamer. Defense, there we go. That is worth equipping. Speaking of which, you should probably try getting the Intel Center. Yeah, that's, I think, my next big target. Is it worth getting the Mountain Peak? I mean, you get a pretty big health bonus, and then the gargoyles are pretty easy to fight, it seems like. I hate how much wheat fields just clog up your hand. Gosh. Golly. Right? Damage to all, defense, attack speed, evasion. I'll take it. 8 regen. I do like getting some regen at this point is probably really good. Yeah, I'll do that. Because I don't think I had any regen before. Mountains are worth until you unlock forest. Oh, gargoyles aren't from mountains. Harpies are. That's right. 1523, sure. I usually run forest and mountain or desert. See, what I did when I did that just like resource grinding experiment, I just built nothing but meadows and mountains. And that was literally it. Just beat up slimes forever. And, let's see. So, if I want, I could build one here, right? Is that what you were thinking? Let's Scarecrows are good with groups of mobs because they attack everything. They scare away one enemy. Really? Huh. I didn't know that. I don't even have force yet. I'm kind of curious how far you can get with as few unlocks as possible in this game. Like, could you get to chapter 4 without, like, ever building a thing in your camp? Oh, that's right. Shit. Goblin camp. So they make Vampire Village easier if you don't have Oblivion to remove the mansion, at least on the side tiles. Right. Higher regen. I lose a lot of stuff. I don't really need the extra regen right now. I hate the goblins, dude. I just Oblivion their camp as soon as I'm able. I just realized the game's pretty loud. Sorry about that. I can put these in the corner and they still won't interrupt my thing. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh, 6% vampirism, 10% evasion, damage to all defense. Yeah, it's a bigger number. Bigger numbers are better, always, right? I was being facetious, by the way, in case it wasn't obvious. Magic damage 7. Yeah, alright. I had a crazy magic damage build. Man, you gotta kill them quick. I think what I need to do is use my road lanterns to limit the number of enemies within this thing's range, right? Because that way I can pretty much guaranteed focus on the Time Watchers. Is that sound logic, or is it not? Oh, right, the village camp thing. I forgot about that. I'm gonna try that. I think it makes sense. We'll just limit the non-grove spots. Hit him, hit him. Kill him, kill him. Damn it! I never kill him. Gotten close a couple times, but... Time Watcher farming is basically have lots of damage speed and pray your character goes for them first. It sucks, dude. Alright. 426. No. Good. I feel like the max HP is a trap. Like whenever you just see something that just gives you a lot of HP and nothing else. That's a trap item. Trying to trick you. Ooh, 15. That's a high number. But it would take away my only regen right now. Oh, we are our first ruins. Okay, what's the protocol here? Gives a random basic resource upon visit, spawns a Scorchworm every 2 days. So basically, I want to keep them away from where I'm going to be doing battle, right? Because the Scorchworms hit from a distance. So like, here would be a fairly safe spot because I will be putting a Blood Grove near it. You don't want a Blood Grove near ruins. Okay, never mind. Ruins before fight tiles or leave a 1-tile gap. Do put Blood Grove near ruins. Okay, never mind. Then I think if that's the case, I'm gonna put it here. You do want it. Okay, okay. Ugh. Oh no, it spawned. Wait, no, that's a bandit camp. Crap. I thought it was another Gobbo camp for a sec. What's the synergy with the ruins and the Blood Groves? There we go. That's what we like to see. And we can put these wheat fields up. All right. The worms can run away instead of dying. Blood Grove negates one of the Scorchworm's nastiest abilities. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should be checking out their new abilities. I haven't been seeing that. Banishes a random enemy at the start of battle. Huh. Counter plus 10%. A lot of damage lost there, though. Damage all 4, defense 3. Damage all 4 is probably a little bit better than magic damage 7. I like that a little bit more. Greed is for the duds! You got the dud! Looks a bit like you, Poindexter. Defense 2. Vampirism. We're good. We do have another road lantern, which we can put on the other side over here. Act 1 was nice when mobs and no abilities. I should really be reading all these abilities because I have not been paying attention to them. Common Fund. Even the chests get abilities. After every 4 attacks, a splinter breaks off, dealing 5% damage to HP. Gives 1 additional item for every non-chest ally present at the start of battle. Wow, okay. So, the Necro Dancer is probably really good for Chapter 3 chests, then. Non-chest ally. That's awesome. Necromancer, not Necrodancer. I should go back and do all of the DLC for the Zelda Necrodancer game. I never did that. Counter, regen, vampirism gets higher. This is just like better ring. Hit the time guy. Damn it. Someday I will kill that time guy. Alright, let's look at these abilities. Gnawing. 20% chance to cause bleeding that deals 20 damage after every attack for the next 3 seconds. But man, just the logic in this game sometimes, like, it makes sense, but I need to spend like 80% of my mental energy just like parsing some of these sentences sometimes, where it's like 20% to do 20 times 3 loop damage to 5% of every prime enemy in battle. Nimble. Ignores damage to all. Oh, wow. Ignores damage to all. Huh. That's good to know. So damage to all is bad with this build. Because this build is, like, all about the groves. Wow. There is that bleed damage. Okay, let's just duplicate what we were doing there, but over here. We don't get as much coverage. I think that's Romulan. Meadow. Needing some gold cards. More coverage is better. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have even bothered making an overlap with the Blood Groves. It's dumb. Miner's Pick. What the hell? Alright, chat. Help me pick a trait. Skilled Architect. Upon each building, hero gets 8 times loop experience. Sounds incredible. Survivalist. If your HP drops below 30%, your regeneration is doubled. It's shite. Skilled Armor. Defense is increased by 1 after every loop. It seems okay. When you consider you're getting, like, defense, like, 20 to 30 by the end of, like, a run, and a typical run is, like, 10, 15 loops, that's pretty good. I'm thinking Skilled Architect, though. I'm gonna do that. I haven't gotten to do it yet, either. That's the thing. I loop 30. Wow, loop 30. There's some crazy defense. It won't scale as well. Yeah, that's fair. There's our mountain peak. Defense. Yeah, damage to all isn't so good anymore. Well, I mean, targeting the wrong one. Let's do it. And we got an Oblivion. Do we have anything we want to use it on? Not yet. I don't think so. Let's get our Blood Grove near the boss. And we'll save our other Oblivion for the next bandit camp. I really need some more healing. Pretty badly. Oh my god. 18, yeah. We need the damage too. Oh, there's the Scorch Worms. I haven't seen them yet. So what resource is that I keep gaining? Stable metal? No, shapeless mass. That's what I was getting. I'm probably gonna need. Get another village. Let's make a huge row of of wheat fields. Sure, why not? Village before ruins is good, is it? I didn't know that. I'll do that with the next village. Scorchrooms are nice if you can kill them. Good loot. 40% to run. 40% to run. What do you mean by that exactly? That's all I got from that quest was a fucking meadow? Thanks. That's why you need blood groves. Okay. Oh, 40% chance that they just don't die. Oh, and there's one still. Yeah, I see. Okay. Alright, it's clicking a little bit. Damage to all. I know I said damage to all is bad, but that's such a minor hit in damage to get a good chunk of regen. We got another level already. Unbelievable. Man, Architect. Incredible. That was so fast, that level. Super fast level. Alright, chat, help me pick the next one. 35% chance to perform a counterattack during an evade. Battering Ram. The hero rushes into battle head-on, and his first attack has a 75% chance to stun each enemy for 1 second. That sounds pretty good. Especially once you get like a lot of damage and you can two-shot things. Blade of Dawn. Every morning, the hero's sword is filled with sunlight, causing its next attack to deal ×2 damage to all. I like that Battering Ram is with every battle, whereas Blade of Dawn is not, but it does synergize with the Time Beacons. Like, if I can get Time Beacons all over the battlefield, then I'll just be running in with tons of Blade of Dawns. Oops, sorry, bumped my mic. So we'll do that. Also, there was a hot take that I missed earlier. I remember thinking about it. Who was that in chat? Are you still here? There was that Blade of Dawn. Awesome. Oh, that Vampirism and some magic damage. Yeah, I want that. Vampirism and Blade of Dawn. Let's go. Man, losing 5 defense is a bit too much right now. Here, I can actually check what this was. Review request queue. I had a hot take request. So this was 24 minutes ago. Favorite spicy food. I really like spicy ramen. But, man, if I had to pick one spicy food to be my favorite, it'd probably be hot wings. Some buffalo wings, man. Ugh. Like, that was, like, as a kid, I was the pickiest eater in the world. Like, my parents had to bring peanut butters and jellies and grilled cheese to restaurants because I just wouldn't eat anything on the menus. Hot wings were like one of the first things I actually remember branching out to. I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't even remember what made me want one. I think I saw like another table getting them. I was like 10 or something. And I was like, can I have some wings? And my parents were just like flabbergasted by it because I didn't eat anything. And they were like, yeah. And they ordered them and I was like, hey, these are good. And that nowadays I'll eat like almost anything. So that was to me like the catalyst for learning to branch out with my food choices. So part of it's that, and even still I just never get sick of them. I love buffalo wings, man. They're just incredible. Let's get another beacon out. Spawn Time Watchers. Do I want Time Watchers near the worms? Probably not. The scarecrows would attack the Time Watchers. Might help me kill them a little bit quicker. Let's put one here. Mild enchiladas are so disappointing, by the way. A lot of mild Mexican food is disappointing. There was this restaurant in Austin, Texas, where I used to live that had a salsa sampler. So what you would get unlimited tortilla chips. It was just part of every meal, right? Damn, getting a lot of drops there. They just bring out like 12 bowls of differently flavored salsas, and it was like my favorite thing in the world. Like, I just loved all them salsas, man. They're so good. 18 defense. I can't pass that up. That is incredible. Ruins. So y'all were saying that ruins go good before a village. And although I don't grasp why yet, I will take your word for it and I'll place that there. Then I'm going to, I want a blood grove. Another blood grove. Which we can put, I could just put it here just to, because I already have a blood grove. Because no enemies as long as no bandits. I see, I see. I'm not sure where I want my next blood grove. If I put it here, I get the Time Watcher blood grove. Put it near the ruins. Yeah. The ruins here will have a blood grove because there's going to be one there. I'm looking at where I want my next one, so it would be, I guess, here. Right. Seems weird because I get Scorch Worms and the rats stacked up. And that seems like a bad play. I once got a pizza from Copenhagen that was named Viagra. It was the least spicy pizza that I have ever had. I think the spiciest pizza I had was from this this place in Austin called I think it was just called East Side Pies or something. I remember that their logo was like an eyeball, like an I'm watching you kind of thing. And they had this Jamaican pizza that was basically pulled chicken, habaneros. Those were like the main two things that was in it. It was the pulled chicken and the habaneros, and it was incredible, but it was extremely spicy. All orange vampire items, 45% vamp. Damn, dude. It's pretty wild. Yeah, it seems like a mistake to do this. I know someone in chat said to do it. Let's just spread the rats. Well, I don't want the rats to spread. Let's put it here. The reason being is because the rats are going to spread to adjacent tiles, so that way they're not stacking up on each other. Oh, sorry. Is anyone paying attention to how many Blades of Dawn I'm actually getting? It seems like it's happening pretty often. And getting the daily heal is a nice little boost, even if it's not huge. A reverse card that just makes you go backwards in the loop. That would be bonkers. Okay, pause for a sec. I want my next treasury so I can start placing more of the thing. Oh, I'm focusing the wrong one, man. This is bad. I'm probably gonna need a bail. Achievement unlocked, bartender refill. Oh, the potions, right. I will definitely, I don't think this is a run. 621, defense 5, damage to all, which doesn't even work on these things. Ooh, how did I miss this? Get some vampirism. Oh my god, the damage is so strong. I might just bail after this battle. I think I have to. Let's see what's ahead. I still have a lot of loop ahead of me. 60% if we retreat. I think I just have to go now. It sucks at 60%, but it'd be better than 30. And I don't think I'm going to survive. Knowing when to bail is a skill. This is definitely a bail time. Time to make a bail. Well, at least we got some resources. I have a lot from those experimental runs that I was doing. In one swing with a certain perk, I just gained 300 HP from Vamp. Jesus Christ. I miss New York pizza. There's some stuff in the Midwest that's just so slightly off. Yeah, Boston's got some pretty good pies, but the only place has really like floored me is this place called Waltham Pizza. I don't know if any of y'all are from Boston or live near Boston, but Waltham Pizza is super good. Really recommend it. It's like the only pizza place I'll order from anymore if I'm not doing like just a shitty Domino's pizza or whatever. Let's see what we can build. I still can't build the friggin' Intel Center, man. I only need 2 rock circles and I'll be able to build an Intel Center. I'm just skipping Mud Hut because it sounds kind of shitty. Damn. Smelter I do want at some point. Because it gets the Arsenal card. Storm Temple card. Mud Hut is important, really? Last stream, people were telling me to skip it. I'm sure it sounds more important later. Like much, much later. Once I've unlocked like all my core buildings. Necro seems weak to me for chapter 3. Smelter and Intel is good. Arsenal is super useful. Yeah, that's what someone was telling me last time I streamed this, Retney. That Arsenal is extremely good. I'm still just gonna wait for Intel Center. And I feel like I just shouldn't even be crafting at all until I have all my buildings built. Okay, should we do another chapter 3 run? I guess. Do a rogue chapter 3 run. I don't want to stream a whole long time, so. And getting a lot of resources is good. I have nothing in supply. I should have. Yeah, I've got a couple things. Yeah, a couple of little things. 2 mud huts is really good ASAP. I wish I did them earlier. Really? Give residents furniture or food to store. Crafting can help with resource gathering. So, should I save for the Intel Center or should I just craft some stuff? 2 mud huts deletes all tents. Do not waste Intel Center. Okay, I'm just gonna wait until I can get the Intel Center for sure. Wouldn't craft for a while. Yeah, see, that's what I thought was I needed to wait until I had a whole bunch more buildings and then start crafting a whole bunch. Let's do another chapter 3 run. I know chapter 3 is hard, but it's fun. And we get 80% more resources, so it kind of makes up for the having less loops. Are we going to tweak this at all? What do you think? I'm not sold on the temporal beacon strategy. I'd like to find a way to kill those things reliably, but I just don't think I can. Let's see, we don't have a strong way of healing, so the whole vampire swamp combo is kind of out because of that. I might just do the same build. It seemed like it was working fine. I swapped rock for desert. I don't have desert yet, so. Let's see, doubles the effect of a day's passing on adjacent. No. Wish I could put this in, but then I'm over my max. Yeah, we'll just roll with it. I like this build. I think it's fine. I might take out Grove and Blood Grove and put in Vampire Mansion again at some point. I don't know. Try the Vampire Village. Yeah, that's what I really want to try. So I'm going to do that. We don't really need... Oh, wheat fields are good, though. Man, I don't know. What would I take out? Temporal Beacon. That's the weak one. Actually, Battlefield isn't good for Rogue. Really? Saying take out Battlefield? Like that? Pretty much pointless as Rogue, huh? Because the chest doesn't give much. Interesting, okay. We'll do that. I like the way this looks. We can do the Vampire Mansion Village combo. Still have our Blood Groves for our ruins. Or no, Blood Groves for our... whatever the fuck. I remember we had it for Temporal Beacon. Maybe? I forget what we wanted our Blood Groves for. Okay. Let's do it. I would lose Temporal, put in Spider, really? Spider was one of the first ones I ditched. Interestingly. Oh, yeah, but yeah, sheer number of kills. I forgot about that. Damn, you're totally right. Ah, oh well. Yeah, you're right. And that also makes Temporal Beacon really bad. I could just bail on this run. I mean, we could go edit it. It feels weird, but we don't lose anything, right? So what we'll do is turn on Spider. Lose Temporal. Because we want numbers. Numbers are good. Vampire Mansion Village is our combo there. Road Lantern is what we don't want. We'll just get rid of Road Lantern entirely. Means we could keep the beacon on, but I don't think I want to. I think this is good. I've taken a look at a few people stream this game. They all believe different things about the cards. Everyone's convinced that a different enemy is deadly. I feel like there's a lot of dubious information about this game. Because the game is kind of ambiguous with a lot of its information too. Like it's not super cut and dry, and what is super cut and dry is worded so poorly. You know? Got a meadow. Look at this loop. This is a weird loop. 3x3s going up here. I really want to unlock the river. I hear the river is pretty crazy. I saw some screenshots with it. It looked interesting. I have no idea what it even does. I just remember reading that it's good if you zigzag them, and it's just hard for me to imagine like what its effect could be that would make that a good thing. But I'm sure it makes total sense. Let's get our first grove up. Let's see, I'm trying to see if we have a good, like a trifecta of groves here. I like this up here though too. Michael, please, for the love of... It's a good name. Bottom left, the inward corner. The inward corner. Here? This one? Why would I do that? There we go. The payout. Alright, let's look at our armor. I like to put the items directly next to each other for comparison's sake. Counter crit damage chance. Which I feel like that is like my main stat, right? For sure. 22% chance. Okay, the rest can wait. Next is boots. It's weird how the order here snakes around. Can you get river to desert up to 99%? You could put 2 blood groves. Oh, I see what you mean. You put 1 in this corner and that will let you get 2 blood groves. Yeah, you're totally right. I like evasion on rogue. All 3 of these boots are identical. They just all look different. Do the one that is most visually synergistic with the armor that I have. Okay. Keep on running. Oh, and I have weapons too. Damage to all? Damage 17. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. Oh, the helmets are armor too. Forgot. That's fine though. And we'll do this. We got our first ruins. So if we're doing Bloodgrove here and there, we should do ruins here. Yeah, that works. Kind of need the evasion for rogue. Without it, you just die. Guess I'll die. Okay, we got our first Oblivion. Our first rocks. Not our first, I don't know. We are 4th and 5th rocks. Stack 9 rocks together to make a mountain so you can use the actual mountains to get the most out of them. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Alright, we got our first vampire mansion. Where do we put them? I think here gets 6. I usually... Or I guess I should wait for a village. Yeah, we'll wait for a village. Once we have a village, we can do the mansion, village, Oblivion combo. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, let's look at weapons first this time. Okay. 8 to 12, 8 to 12, 8 to 12, 12 to 18, 10 to 16. The damage to all weapon is very weak. So we'll take just the bottom 2, plain and simple. Yeah, no. Where is it? Here we go. Cool. Alright, then it's boots. 6, 12, 9. Do that. Wow, we got a level 4. That's pretty wild. I wonder, so it's like the more items you bring back to camp, the higher level they are compared to your level? That's like the impression that I get from it, maybe? How does it work? That's a good increase. Oh. Could Oblivion it. I was really saving my Oblivion. That crit. Antique Wardrobe. I saved my Oblivion for the village vampire thing coming up. Enemies are strong, you get strong items. You get trophies for their heads. Well, I knew that. But someone earlier in chat said that that wasn't true. They just said the only thing that matters is the number of enemies killed. So even that I don't totally believe. Kill the goblin. Direct damage to a random ally. Ugh. Ugh. Increases attack speed of all allies. Ugh. It's horrible, dude. Okay, we got our village. Loop 150 at the moment on a farming loop. That is bonkers, dude. Cool. I hope that goblins can't go into ransacked villages. That would suck. Alright, next ruins is going to go here. Well, let's see. We also have wheat fields. We have another rock. We have another vampire mansion. Do we want to ransack villages? We probably don't, right? What do you think? Damn gobs and their attack speed. They're so hard. They're so hard. If you can handle them. I don't know if I can. I honestly like to just place vampire mansions near where there's a lot of slimes. Just so I can fight vampires without having to fight other crazy monsters. But I don't know if that's ideal or not. Imagine how dangerous goblins were in this world setting before the world got fucked. Oh, the fat payout. So good. Okay. Attack speed. Max HP. Max HP. Yeah, some really shitty armor in general. Didn't get anything special out of them. Alright, 14%, 9%. Evasion and evasion bonus. That's probably the one we want. So right now our evasion is 12 when we equip this. 16, sure. It's a bonus. 16 to 24, 11 to 17, 15 to 23. Cool. That's that. Hopefully we'll get our treasury soon. Oh no, the adjacent whatchamacallits. Oh no, there'll always be adjacent whatchamacallits. Nothing we can do. I've completed expeditions by loop 6, but that requires some really aggressive play. Even then, I probably wouldn't advise more than 2 or 3 ransack villages unless you got regular ones maxed in to heal you. Okay. In that case, I'll do one more, I think. This is also going to cause a bandit camp when I do it, so I should wait until I get my... And I don't have the Oblivion anyway, so I'd actually need 2 Oblivions, which really sucks. Because I need one for the bandit camp and one for the vampire mansion. Man, I don't like how hard these boys hit. Okay, cool. Got our first blood grove. We'll put a treasury here. Trying to fuck up this zigzag build now. Here, okay. Stack lanterns to avoid too much thralls. See, I took lantern off because I'm playing rogue and I like fighting multiple monsters. Ugh. How much damage? Oh my god, the damage, Duke. The colors, Duke. You guys remember that commercial from the 90s with, it was like a popsicle commercial where the dude is, like, you lick the popsicle and it goes through multiple colors. And the guy's talking to his dog and he says, "The colors, Duke! The colors!" And the dog says, "I'm colorblind, kid." Man, what a classic. That's like probably one of like 5 commercials from when I was a kid that I just have completely memorized. The other one is like, man, if I remember the first line, I'll remember the rest of it. I just remember they say tomorrow's gonna be hotter. Hotter? Like yesterday. Yesterday? Yesterday I thought you'd call Sears. I'll call tomorrow. Wait, no, you'll call today. Ah, man, now I am getting it wrong. I'll call today. You'll call now. I'll call now. Oh, man. Alright. You don't remember the other one? Oh, you remember the popsicles, but not their commercial. Yeah. Everyone remembers the Sears one. Like yesterday. Yesterday? Yesterday you said you'd call Sears. Okay, let's choose a trait. Help me choose. Supplies. The hero leaves 10% of his findings in a camp when passing through a campfire tile. Blissful Ignorance. I love Blissful Ignorance. Gives you, although it's a little early for it, deals you a full hand of Oblivion. I already know what it does. Nothing is sacred. Plus 3 HP after a kill. Nothing is sacred. And I could use the extra Oblivions. And the healing I could use. I didn't realize I was so low on HP. Alright, I should probably use one at least. I know, that was maybe kind of a waste. We have a blood golem coming up too. In a ruin, no less. Sears was pretty woke about the whole global warming thing. Too bad they went out of business. Yeah. Defense and crit damage. Magic damage and crit damage. Okay. So we're definitely equipping these two boys here. 500. Crit damage was 41%. Holy moly. I hate losing my damage chance, though. I'm going to Blissful click off and use your cards and then grab the trait. Oh, wow. I didn't even consider that. Thank you for the tip. That's really good. I'm going to remember that for sure. I hate being down at 10%. Okay. And we got no boots from that. Much prefer crit chance to crit damage. I do too, but that was such a big boost that I really wanted it. I think before we jump into the blood golem, we'll Oblivion a couple things. I think I need to, right? Do I even want... I might even do it here. What would I Oblivion, though, at this point? Like, some meadows, I guess, aren't super helpful. Oblivion that slime. The 4 gobbies. Your meadow in the corner, yeah. Because I want everything else still. Just grab ourselves some heals here. Oh, and there's goblins in this fight. Just pray I kill the goblins quick. Ugh. Oh my god, this is terrible, dude. Finally, I got my first spider thing. I'm gonna die here. Can I? No, I'm dead. Damn. That was awful. But apparently Rogue really requires you to, whatchamacallit, to really get some more unlocks, and I just don't have them yet. Which, that's my main thing with this game. I know there's a lot of new folks tonight. Something you're gonna learn is I'm really not a fan of meta progression. Like, I really like Like, I'm kind of a roguelike purist in some ways. Like, I grew up playing, like, NetHack and Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup and stuff like that. And I'm okay with it in certain games. Like, I loved it in Hades. But I, like, hated it in Dead Cells, where it's just, like, way too incremental. Or, like, in Rogue Legacy, I just think it's trash. So, yeah, I gotta get that arsenal. I have played Teleglitch, yeah. I like, it's hard, man. But, yeah, I do like Teleglitch a lot. But we got some resources out of it. Yeah, and this one, I think the meta is pretty steep. Like, I love the core loop. I really don't like the grind. And I know that's, like, it's kind of antithetical to its theme is if you don't like grind, why would you buy a game about looping? But it's still a really cool game. I just wish it was a little bit less steep. I wish the grind was a little bit less steep. Can I do it yet? I'm one short. Gosh. Okay. One short. What do I do with the furniture? I guess I need to make mud huts in order to use my furniture, right? But I would have to spend, can I dismantle something? How do... Oh, I see what you mean. Like, I can... What would I even dismantle? A farm, I guess? I don't know what I get from it, though. If I click this, does it just do it instantly, or will it give me a confirmation thing? I lost the furniture when I died. Oh, never mind. I'm not doing it, but... Wow, that whole chat. No, 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 no. It's so funny. Each their own, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on your, like, tolerance for grind, and mine is a lot less. I went crazy playing Demon Souls the other night trying to grind for Moonshade Stone chunks. Ugh. Just going through the same, like, 1 minute loop, killing these Reapers over and over, just so I could upgrade my Crescent Falchion. Can I nuke a furniture item? Nuke a furniture item. How would I do such a thing? I haven't played this in weeks, so you'll have to forgive me for being a little bit of a ding-dong with how I do certain things. So I can dismantle... Yeah, supply and dismantle it. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. So I take one of these. I really want, what is it? Metal? So it's probably going to be the sickle. How do I unequip? There we go. Figuring it out. Yeah, and it shows you what you get. Okay. What does this give me, anyway? Plus 1% to potion's healing power. Dismantle it. And then we'll build our intel center. I'm sure that was bad. That was probably a bad play, because all I had to do was do, like, one more loop or whatever. I could have even just ran out there and just did, like, a loop and probably gotten the metal that I needed. Oh, well. That's fine. We can make more sickles later. Not a big deal. We'll get over it. Okay, here's what we managed to learn. The world consists of darkness and fragments of your memories for a quite short period of time. Nothing is stable. But this is not completely true. There are some key memories that drastically change everything. By keeping a log of your expeditions, we're adding pieces of the picture together. I think it was a good play. Intel Center is a massive game changer. Well, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate the reassurance there. It would be much easier if everything wasn't so shapeless. Remember, any knowledge is priceless, so don't forget to share it. We'll decide how best to use it together. It's like the Pale, for those who have played Disco Elysium. There's a concept of a thing in that game called the Pale, and if you've played it and you know what the Pale is, then you know what I'm talking about. Also an encyclopedia. Overgrown field. So this is just like a cool little reference thing of synergies and that show like what can drop. No, it doesn't really tell me Oh, it does tell you the resources you get. So it's a start. I wish it would give me more info, though, like drop rates and things like that. I don't know. Mosquito, Scorchworm. You can view the bosses here, too. Get a little bit of lore from the bosses. I never quite put that together for, but you are indeed correct. What? About what? What did I say? Did I say something smart? How to get... Oh, interesting. Okay, now we're talking. Huh. Yeah, it's the grind. Oh, the pale thing, yeah. Kind of like just a material of just pure undoing. From defeating, yeah. Okay, this is neat. You can kind of plan if you need a specific resource. I hate, this is one of my least favorite things in games with lore dumps, is clicking every single thing to get rid of their exclamation points. And then, like, it just pops right back up the moment you get something new again. All the time. Just give me an option to turn it off, or at least a button. It says, like, mark as read. What time is it? It's almost 3. I think I do need to get going. It's funny because I keep doing this with this game. I will unlock something at the very end of the stream and then say, we'll check it out next time. And then I start the stream next time and I'm like, what did we unlock again? So for the next stream, we can try out the desert, which is exciting, and the ancestral crypt, whatever that is. Cool. And what I also unlocked something with the smithy, right? Oh no, it's the smelter. If the intel center is built. Okay. And 15 slots on the deck there. Very, very cool. The crypt got nerfed when they patched the bug. It's okay. I didn't know what life was like with the bug, so I'm sure I can deal with it without. Lowers every creature's HP by 0.5%. I bet there's some cool synergies with it. Sand dunes. I can't see it though. Has anyone in chat played a game called Luck Be a Landlord? It does a cool thing where if you mouse over something long enough that this little pop-up happens, then the pop-up will just stay there and then you can just mouse over that pop-up. I wish this game did that. Which, by the way, is also a really fun little repetitive roguelike-y kind of thing, but with slot machines, where you're kind of drafting symbols for your slot machine, and they have like adjacency bonuses and things like that. And it's a cute little game. It's a little pricey for $10 for how simple it looks, but I really like it. And it's got a demo too. Luck Be a Landlord. Should check it out. If you like this, I think they scratch similar itches in some ways. Because the whole adjacency thing and building a deck, they scratch the same itch there. Desert and Necro don't go well together, because, oh yeah, every creature's HP. I see. It does affect hero HP too, right? Let's see what this does. You get 3 HP for every enemy with a soul killed. Removes HP bonus from armor. Grants you 1... Man, this sounds amazing. Why would you not take it? And it's special. It's like a golden card. It's off to the side. You just like get 1, like exactly 1. HP bonus from armor. Oh, amazing with, that's why it's so good with the Necro. Because the armor. That's cool. You just get it at the start. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Well, that's going to wrap up the stream. I'm excited to try out some of these new items, try to get to Chapter 4, make some Chapter 3 progress. Thanks again for watching. If you're new to stream, definitely, drop a follow if you enjoyed what you saw, because I'd love to see you at the next one. We'll do another stream. Let me think. So, tomorrow I'm playing board games. I'm a big board game guy, for those who are new. It's like one of my main hobbies. I have, like, at this point, probably about 60 board games in my collection. But anyway, tomorrow's board game night, so I won't be streaming. Then I work. I'd have to check my schedule, but I think the latest my next stream will be Monday. I could probably get a stream on Monday. Maybe sooner. We'll see. But okay. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate all the love tonight. And man, my thing has not been switching. I have a little macro thing that switches these for me. Gonna head out. Wow, why is that so low down there? Move this up a bit. Okay. All right. Have a great night, everyone. I'll see you at the next one. Take care.